Good day and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. So, in today's update on the ongoing fighting that is taking place inside of the Tigray region and elsewhere inside of Ethiopia, the fighting obviously continues with Tigrayan Defense Force Army units moving into the town of Wikro. So again, we have confirmed reports of Tigrayan Defense Force units have seized control of the town of Wikro. We are also hearing that heavy fighting is occurring in and around the town of Agula as well, and as we speak, Agula may have in fact fallen to the Tigrayan Defense Force Army. Fighting is also occurring in the southern Tigray region, mainly in the eastern areas of this area as well, and we can confirm that it is very difficult, as I had mentioned in other videos, for Ethiopian Army units moving from north into Mekelle. That is very difficult for the Ethiopian Army to reinforce Mekelle by moving north from Ethiopia, and obviously from some of their reserve forces, their reserve militia forces that are being used by the Amhara militia. We're also hearing that there is a heavy push to sign up more Amhara militia units and volunteers, and we're not quite sure at this point how those forces are going to be utilized. Will they be a blocking force to prevent any kind of Tigrayan Defense Force Army moves south into the Amhara region, or would they look to use these forces to attack the Tigray region as they have in the past? But again, I believe the Ethiopian Army has really set themselves up for failure. One of the biggest issues at hand right now that we have seen in the failure of the Ethiopian Army, besides the fact that they did move into the Tigray region and probably did not think the whole process out from beginning to end. The beginning obviously went well, but the end game does not appear to have been thought about, and that is a huge problem for the Ethiopian Army. But the Ethiopian Army moved a great amount of force into the Tigray region. Unfortunately, a lot of these forces are not very well trained, had very rudimentary training. You can look at the POWs that have been captured. Many are very, very young, and their kit, so to speak, does not look very well. Their uniforms are taggered. They just don't look prepared to fight and engage in the kind of conflict that they're required to. And I believe that especially the mass move out of Adigrat south, which then a lot of those soldiers were ended up captured, were just not supplied. So when the Ethiopian army moved all these forces into the Tigray region, they did not have an adequate supply infrastructure to feed these soldiers. So a lot of these soldiers probably were not eating as much as they should. And again, when you move a lot of forces into a region, you have to be prepared to feed them, and they have to serve some kind of good for your military operation. You just can't recruit a large body of forces and just send them to a city that in which you haven't trained them, and that's just a recipe for disaster, and that's exactly what occurred. On the other hand, we do know that, for instance, in the Tigray Defense Force Army, they were turning away volunteers, and they had so many volunteers that trying to serve the Tigray region and join the TDF, that many of them had to be simply turned away for a variety of reasons. But again, the fighting continues. Apparently, there is a major operation underway as we speak. Um, uh, that is early in this operation, so I'm not going to delve into that too much. But there is a fairly significant operation underway that everyone will be hearing about soon enough, and it is significant. And again, the successes that is occurring right now with the Tigrayan Defense Forces is rather remarkable. And if you look at it from a military operational aspect, it is very impressive what the high command of the TDF did, how they prepared, and then how they executed this operation to start the retaking of the Tigray region. So again, as we continue to get more information, I will certainly report it. Have a great day, everybody.